A British-trained alternative energy expert, Prince Malik Ado Ibrahim, has joined the presidential race on the platform of the Young Progressive Party (YPP). While making his intention known to the journalists to run for the presidential seat in Abuja, he urged Nigerians to vote for a visionary leader and not a political party. He therefore pledged to bring the experience he encountered in other countries to reposition Nigeria, especially in the area of education, security, and transportation.
At the kind of lavish fees you get, and you pay those that you want to educate your children peanuts, you can understand the frustrations of the lecturers. If you do not pay the people who educate your children a very good wage so that you get very good lecturers, if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. These men and women are sacrificing. When they got educated, they come back, they should get paid good wages so that they can educate these children. And to fight that means you want to dumb your public down. You want to uneducate your children. An uneducated populace is even bad for security. An uneducated Nigerian is part of the security problems we have. An uneducated Nigerian does not vote properly because he doesn't see his inclusiveness.
He said his choice for YPP is for him to be heard and scrutinized. He added that his pedigree is to give back to the country. He pledged that if elected as the president, his administration will focus on electricity infrastructure, adding that his administration will build 20,000 megawatt solar power to cushion the industry so as to create more jobs.
Energy, a country without energy is a country that's going nowhere. It really beggars belief to understand how a government will look at its people, and we have to deal with power cuts in a country where we have 3 refineries, we have another one going up. We're in an age of climate change and sustainable and renewable energy, and we don't have one solar project. We don't have one solar project. And again, from experience, I came forward with about 14 different companies. We won the bids for 2 projects for 100 megawatts. And the idea was to put 1,400 megawatts of solar power onto the Nigerian grid. That was in 2016. But this administration did not have the courage. And in leadership, you need courage. You need courage to be sure about your convictions. And that conviction was they were going to have an energy mix of hydro, conventional, renewables, wind. And that would help ease and increase the power profile of Nigeria. We also have something like 250 dams built in the country. We're not utilizing them. Worst of all is our transmission lines are from the 1960s. We have not improved them. We have done nothing. Everybody comes and promises you we're going to have power. They'll tell you that there will be power for all. That's a campaign promise. It's impossible. We must work for it. There are jobs that can be created by doing that. And my vision is, it's based on one of the 2 things that I've realized that a lot of African leaders that are more mature than me don't understand. We must build something that is lasting for generations to come, not a quick fix, not only an ambitious project, but a project that I believe can help Nigeria grow and really be a vision for Africa. And my intention is to build 20,000 megawatts of solar power in the north of this country, and use that to be able to push power down the grid instead of only from the oil-rich states and the refineries and pushing it up. There's power in the north. We're just not tapping into it. And none of this needs for us to go buy expensive turbines and gas pipelines.
The presidential aspirant, who hailed from the same local government with Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, descended on Kogi State Governor, describing him as a local champion, saying only those who are satisfied with his performance will support his presidential bid.
My father is a king to all, not a king to some. He visits the church, he visits the mosque. Yaya Bello is his subject. My father is the friend to all. I am not my father. I came into this race because I believe I have something to offer. And I'll answer your question directly. If you go to vote for a party that has failed you in the next election, a party that has failed you, if you do not understand that going down the same road, getting hit by things, getting blasted, getting insecure, fear, no school, no healthcare, no security, no light, and you still go back to the same source, then we don't deserve to be calling ourselves Nigerians. What we need now is something structure, thinking they have structures. Then you fail yourself. Look in the hearts and minds of the people who you want to lead you. Does he represent me? Your president is a reflection of your country. And I challenge every single one of you at home or here to deny that fact. If you have a bigot, a racist in your country, and your name is Trump, that is exactly what you get. If you have a bigot, a man that doesn't believe in it, that will roll up his sleeves and fight for you, fight for greatness. We have lost so much because we've taken mediocrity as our crown. If I met Yaya Bello, it's hello. I don't have anything against him, but I don't see him at my standard. He's a local spotlight. I'm an international spotlight.
Kike Lomo Okere, Ko TV News, Abuja.